just because Annie felt bored while waiting for the subway. She took a few sips of wine, but she had no idea that this act almost cost her life. When she opened her eyes again, the platform was already empty. She quickly walked towards the first floor. It turned out that the staff had already gone off work, and the gate was locked. Just when Annie didn't know what to do, the last train slowly pulled into the platform. Annie managed to get into the carriage before the subway started moving. At this moment, a dark figure flashed behind her, but Annie didn't notice it. However, not long after the subway set off, it stopped in place. The doors didn't open as usual. This wasn't the next station at all. Annie went to the place closest to the driver's cabin, but she couldn't see clearly. In fact, the driver had already lost his vital signs. The next second, the whole train was plunged into darkness. Suddenly, there was light coming from the carriage behind, indicating that there were other people on the train. Annie kept asking the other person, but there was no response. Annie was terrified. When they got closer to each other, Annie realized that the person was actually her colleague, Mike. Mike had been secretly in love with Annie for a long time, and at this moment, he gave in to his animal instincts and tried to molest Annie. Just then, the door behind them suddenly opened. Immediately after, Mike was pulled out by a force.